Hey guys, DarkRegion here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Elst Outskirts. Playing for spawning in the north, we've got Guard2707 playing as the Brits, and his loadout is Commandos. Tactical support. And Royal Artillery, teaming up with him is DarkRegion, playing as Soviets, who has mechanized support, defensive, and Soviet combined arms. Myself gets them in the south. Please, Prime Post, this is, I believe, Legio X Roma, or Pure Imagination. I believe. Pure Imagination, but I believe that is Legio X Roma. I believe that account popped up around the time the other account got banned. Playing as OKW, and his loader is Overwatch. Look for ground forces. And Grand Defensive. And finally, North Spawn is my home. This is Artavick, playing as Ostheer, who has elite troops, Jaeger armor, and a lightning ball. Got banned for lending his account to Kimbo. Not for map packing or anything like that, if you're wondering. A few wee skirmishes early on. Early wire from DarkRegion to help maintain control of this building. Just slowly forcing away the pyres. Ooh, nice angle there for the stern pyres. Folks come around the corner. So you're just going to try slug it out here. Slightly more viable to do this now. Now that you have slightly better received accuracy out of cover. Oh, and this could be a wipe. Oh, slight mistake there from Pure Imagination. He chased around the corner. There's a good chance he would have got that wipe. Slight miss micro there. Wow, charging across the road. That is aggressive stuff. But ends up forcing away the squad, and now able to do some capping with this low house Stern Pioneer squad, but do have some conscripts working their way to the retreat path, now repositioning behind the heavy cover, but they've already taken quite a lot of damage. Folks should be able to win that now. And this engagement not going too well for DarkRegion. There's one squad down, having sent, one squad over here, and able to get a flank on that machine gun, still in the exact same position, slowly chipping away at the building. Here comes a flamer though. And then comes a sniper for Guard2707.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Yep. Conscripts getting pushed away there. Pushing into the north with the flamethrower, should be able to get the job done here. He needs to keep advancing as he moves forwards. In comes the flamer from... Who's that? Artavick. Man, this is hard to keep track of these guys. Keep changing the damn names. And because of that flamer arriving from Artavick, getting the retreat, these conscripts also making a deep dive, getting forced off. And a lot of bleed now for DarkRegion. Does have medics up though, and is taking AT grenades already. Interesting. Guard2707 fielding himself some recovery sappers here, which is an interesting option. Do come pre-equipped with the sweepers and can salvage for resources if you get the opportunity. Mechanized is the option here for Pure Imagination. Only 3 3 squads, unless he lost one. No, just 3 squads into tech. It has had a pretty decent fuel control so far on his side. Now you're obviously losing it, but up until this point it's been pretty strong. Just about there for a light tank. As long as his teammate can hold out in the north, should arrive at a pretty rapid timing. Could maybe squeeze in a machine gun though before that. But probably doesn't want a machine gun against the sniper. Might be thinking a squad of Jaeger lights. Nope, going for grand offensive.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Big flood of forces here. Trying to brute force their way in. And behind the building here as well to avoid getting snipes. Guard2707 is going to lose control of it there. Looks like we had a skirmish in the north. A lot of corpses around. Okay, 5-man upgrade now for Guard2707. And he's got the grenade tech as well. Very early on, can catch you off guard. It's ticked this early. 222 arriving, not at a super fast timing. But it's still reasonable. And he could come over here and crush the wire with the 222. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Open up the building. Nicely done. This doesn't have the sweepers, can't clip it. Now the 222 in here doing some really nice damage. Just needed. Okay, here resupply from Guard2707. It's getting a couple sniper shots in here. Trying to push on to the cutoff here. Not like it's cutting off much at the moment though. Outskirts gonna stick around and complete the capture there before retreating. Got a period of strong fuel control here. Ooh. And commander selected here. It's going to be defensive. Field himself a Dishka. Field himself an M42 now. Back the other way. I thought we were going to see it looks. Ooh, sniper in a bit of trouble. Gonna be alright. Ooh, and there we go, the grenade. Pure Imagination was not paying attention to that. And he loses the squad. That's for another squad, Fusiliers now to replace that. He's going to have a pretty large amount of mainline infantry squads here. But Guard2707 also investing a lot into infantry. Seems unlikely he's going to go for a light vehicle. And I guess we're going to see a super early walking Stuka maybe?
Damned enemies tried to take
Unusual
a point from
build option so far. I don't think they're going to be able to win that. Especially if random negative cover keeps appearing. Finding an angle around the dish cover, in comes the M42. Looks like he might be in a side blocker there though. Needs to go for some attack rounds, and there we go, opens up now. 222 on the exit. Flamer coming in from the side. Forcing away the support weapons, and conscripts getting forced away in the north. A lot of bleed there for DarkRegion.
Supply sector under attack.
Oof, yeah, he's gotta be careful with that sniper, and he is so far. Not able to get too many kills. Those G43 Fusiliers pretty good at chasing down the sniper, and what a reversal of map control. Now Axis in almost full control here. M42 switching to the anti-infantry mode here. Mortar now on the field for Guard2707.
Machine gun crew awaiting orders.
Not hitting too much though. Oh, it's going to be Tech Truck. Schwer going down, covering the cutoff here. For pure imagination. Oof. Order there from Artavick. Guess these guys are all trying to prepare for the Ultimate Team Tournament 2 being run by Kurihī. It's on the horizon. So it's going to be exciting for those 2v2 players. Pushing across the map. And now a wave of squads coming through for DarkRegion. Having a nice angle, doesn't end up running into the MG42 up there. And pushing right on top of the mortar, forcing that away. In comes the 222 though. Trying to stop the mortar from getting decrewed here. Could be close. Oh, does get decrewed. Is he going to go for the steal though? AT grenades connecting with the 222. He's dropping models very quickly, and in come the double LMGs from the side. Could even lose a squad now. It's across the road. Ooh, yep. Down it goes. Do have tier 3 down for DarkRegion, but well past the time where you'd be considering a T70 already got so much fuel. Whoa! So late. So late to get a T70. Very, very surprising. We'll be seeing a fast medium at this timing.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
That being said, with this commander, you know, he doesn't have like a super strong late game to be looking forward to. Well, he's got the anti-tank Overwatch, but no ISU 152, no marked vehicle. No heavy tanks. Machine gun about facing. Keeping the suppression on this with the weapon crew firing at them. That's an interesting tactic, but it seems to be working out so far. And here comes the 222 now. Nicely done there from Artavick. Sneaky maneuver. Is it sniper doing 12 kills now? Starting to bully ZOKW squads. Out on the road here. Quite a lot of damage, but in come the conscripts. In comes 222, however, back the other way. Looks like he's going to maybe pull back the M42. No, he's switching rounds. Just get in the building. Has he got it on focus fire this direction? It's not switching windows here. I guess so. 222 gets forced away by the M42 through the center. Still hasn't changed directions. Okay, now he's jumping out of the house. Took a lot of damage though. That's getting quite low. Pretty close to a medium tank timing here for pure imagination. Munitions cache down. Guard2707. And that is a big old blob coming around the corner. It's going to be hard to hold back. Oh, and the smoke on top of the Vickers. Guard2707 on the run now. Trying to bait these squads over a mine, it looks like. Trying to hold the line. Not go for a full retreat, but there goes the machine gun. And there goes the sniper and the Tommies. 6 pounder needs to get out of there as well. I have lost an AT gun in a scenario just like this in the past. Oh. Okay. The race to the trench is won by the Fusiliers. But then the Tommies get back into it. And no grenade back the other way. Okay, now tossing it. Bit late. Maybe try and divert attention. There's not much else going on the map for Guard2707 to be paying attention to, so that probably did not work out. Almost lost the squad for the trouble as well. Okay, in comes the T-34. I guess he just never made that T-70. Thought better of it. And coming at a pretty reasonable timing. Do have a pack back there though. And it's going to take a Faust straight away. And a lot of damage. Should get away alive, but not a very strong start for it. And so far the mortar has actually been pretty strong at countering DarkRegion. Yeah, good to get decrewed and already up to Vet 1 again. Oh, Cromwell on the other side. Made into the incoming path, so he couldn't get chased down. And wow, just a full retreat there. Not wanting to bleed any infantry. Here comes the P4.
Ready to move out.
Oh, Dishka goes down there. He's not, maybe not going to be able to go for the steal. Hose jump out. Now they can't go for this steal. They've also dropped a model. And in come the conscripts. Should be able to win this one now. Got a pretty good map control situation for the Axis right now. Before bouncing a T-gun, trying to find an angle, but two G43s ripping in. Just go back. Vickers. A nice suppression in. Bounce now onto the Cromwell. The T-gun coming back in. Vickers needs to advance to maintain the suppression. He's trying to keep the damage on them, trying to keep them suppressed with the Cromwell. The T-gun setting up. Oh, bounces all round. Man, this is crazy. He's in a bit of trouble. Attack ground attempt off target. Now T-gun pulling back. Vickers never pushed forwards, but now is in a decent position to force away the incoming squads. T-34 through the middle, and is that a Brumbier here? Artavick going for the Brumbier first. Second AT gun now, and he's also got some shrieked up Panzer Grenadiers. Fresh squad of those. Oh, this could be the end of the P4. No. Just clears the arc of the AT gun there. Big push of infantry coming forwards, but there's enough here to defend for Guard2707, so not much comes of it. Ships coming forwards. Oof, big shot from the Brumbier there. T-34 with some awkward pathing, spinning around. Oh boy, is that engine damage? Yes. Can he kill the Brumbier though? He's playing cautiously. Worried about the Shreks. He's coming in for maybe a push. Smoke out now. Pure imagination. Oh, when the T-34 gets a lucky penetration coming around the corner. He ran pretty good with that T-34 against the Brumbier. And down it goes. Pretty good run of penetrations there from the T-34. Gets the job done, man. 2 packs! And neither of them were in position to save the day there. That is not very good for Artavick. That gives the Allies a lot more breathing room now. Should lead to a lot more map control also. P4 just about complete on the repairs. He's got the repair upgrade now on the mechanized truck. Oh, and we've got a mortar pit going down in this position. We've seen that a few times from Guard2707 on this map. Lucky to escape. One more backing his way in the battle. In a bit of trouble now. Some of the units mobilizing now from Darkregion. Oh boy. P4 overextending and a couple lucky penetrations in a row. Bandits. My word. That was just way too aggressive. And he pays the price. Now coming in, I think he's going to look for the Faust to try and finish the job on this tank. Yep, there it goes. But yeah, that is really, really bad for the Axis now. They've lost... Both of them have lost their first tank. They are way behind because of that. Now we see an investment into 2 Rakettens all of a sudden. Pure imagination. Oh, back the other way. T-34 goes hunting. Not on full health though, and goes down very, very quickly. 222 escapes alive. That evens things up a little bit. Want to put shells starting to rain down now. Don't think they've hit anything yet, however. Oh no, 2 kills. Oh, nearly 3 kills. Nearly bit 1. Well.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take
Just
one of our
covering the
points.
center. Did you smoke here to cover the cap? No. Just going to disengage. Artavick branching out to the north. But Axis very uncertain of what they are up to now. The munitions cache going down for Darkregion, so clearly a big part of the Allied strategy here is making use of the off-maps, the anti-tank overwatch, very, very strong. There's some strong abilities from the forward observation post as well. Whether he wants to put that down onto the building, this one's still very, very healthy. If he wants to build a forward assembly with that upgrade. Damage onto the sniper there. Smoke covering the cap and the center. BP's very, very close at the moment. Tight game in that department. And kind of interesting, okay. So kind of interesting, Darkregion go for a T-34 next. So the Katyusha, given how many AT guns they're up against. But now investing into the Katyusha. Clock is stalled. They neutralize on the center. Another smoke pass coming in here. But sniper coming in from the side, getting some shots in. Wow. And now the mortar pit. Seems like it can maybe, yeah, land some shells on the Shred back there. And in fact, he's making use of the smoke to call in some base artillery on this. And a gammon bomb. Is that going to be the end of the HQ? Pretty good damage. Has gone for hammer rather than anvil. So no airburst shells, but that did allow the gammon bomb. Ooh, flak base gets some revenge right as they're crossing the road. They go down. And there we go. Tick truck down. Just as he was like 20 fuel away from the Tiger. That is heartbreaking. Really well executed by Guard2707, smoking it out, coming in under the cover of smoke, throwing the flare, throwing the gammon bomb, the mortar pit with the follow-up. Tick truck down. Well executed maneuver there. Double tricks connecting, double packs are there, but maybe not quite with the line of sight. And here comes the crocodile for Guard2707. Pop the flares over there. Shrek's advancing. Pushing away the T-34. Darkregion still with no real strong form of anti-tank. 42 not super effective against the Brumbier long range. Comes the Katyusha. Shelling, looking for the packs. Nice reaction from Artavick, dodging out to the side slightly. Avoid, reversing. The scatter is more likely to hit. Okay, here we go. Guard2707 switching sides, coming on the offensive. And looking for the white in the center. Oh, and he gets it. Grenadier down. Double packs rotating now. Where are those kittens? They're in the way in the south. Just not even close to the action where the tanks are. I guess he's trying to go for a kill on the mortar pit. Does leave him a little bit exposed to this crocodile through the center. Looks like the tanks may be gearing up for an assault through the south. Comes around the corner. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. T-34 going 222 hunting again. Really wants to get rid of that. It's got the spotting scopes providing a lot of sight. Doesn't get it. And now there are kittens mobilizing. Right as the Cromwell's about to come in. Oh, T-34 gets found. And takes one hit though, and now we've got an SU-85 for DarkRegion. Nice option. Oh, what happened to the Raketans down here? So they both escaped alive at the very least, so that's nice. I'm not trying to charge in for any snares here on the crocodile, which is slightly surprising. Regular Churchill with that amount of health probably wouldn't get snared, but crocodile would. That kind of a life bar. And a double infantry support gun going to be the option for pure imagination here. Made in, but well dodged. And allies just haven't needed to pull the trigger yet on any of the off maps. Still just coasting. And sniper stacking up the kills. Oh, 19, not a tremendous kill count. Just still overlooking the center, but actually quite low in health. Could maybe merge into it with this squad and then retreat. No, he's just going to retreat the machine gun itself. Ouch. A lot of damage onto the cons there. SU-85 going chasing. Looking for some revenge. Oh, T-34 in trouble. Double packs. Ooh, that was a close call. Lucky escape there for DarkRegion. Double infantry support guns. I'm going after the mortar first. Kitten's not having much luck against the crocodile there. And now one penetration out of 4 shots.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Sounds like the mortar got decrewed there for Guard2707 by the infantry support guns. Now recrewed again by the Royal Engineers. I feel like this game is just like a simmer at the moment, just both teams slowly probing, nothing too aggressive. But allies just creeping ahead in the VP count. Oh boy, AT Overwatch dropped, and he's maintaining sight with the conscripts. We'll be trying to back out of the area. Can he make it out alive? Oh, I don't think so.
The enemy has destroyed a panzer.
Wow, the Katyusha with the T-34 combining nicely. Packs in big trouble. He's going to set this one up though. Oh, man, the Katyusha still coming in. T-34 is going to make it out alive, but that was a close call, man. He lost both of his packs there. This one hanging on by a thread. We'll be able to recrew them here. DarkRegion without much to follow up. S-35 still back here, damaged, so can't come forward and kill those decrewed AT guns. But overall, good assault from DarkRegion, taking down the Brumbeer again. Tough match so far for Artavick, but he's got a strong infantry base. It's just his tanks that are dying. And okay, it is going to be an observation post. I'm going to try to put it on the building. So maybe we're going to see some off maps. This one's got one of the big kahunas of off maps. Artillery cover, very, very strong. Just don't see it often these days because it is now obscured behind that observation post. Used to be a lot stronger. And also didn't require the observation post to pop down. It's still a good ability, and combined with anti-tank overwatch, it's going to create huge areas of denial. And comes the first one of those off maps now. Gets shot down pretty early on though. Like an anti-infantry, kind of like the IL-2s, that one. For the Soviets.
You can now use Beaufort's gun positions.
Anti-infantry loiter, just one plane though instead of two. King Tiger, the option here. S-35 and an AT gun to assist. Just get very, very low. S-35 zoning out the King Tiger. Can upgrade that still. Oh, he's gone for the machine gun, but can still upgrade that with the Panzer Commander. Unlike the other Tiger. Wave of forces coming through for DarkRegion, but not much going on up here. A few probing moves. The pack's moving up in position. Missing their first shot. Missing again. A little bit of bad luck there. And that one might have been an attack round, but also missing. So 3 misses in a row. We're having a tough time. Oh boy, got the decrew on the Raketin and coming forwards with a gammon bomb to take it down. Nicely done there by Guard2707. Also this mortar overhead decrewed. Also going to go for a gammon bomb on that. Not sure 100% if that's going to kill it. Oh, it will. It did take a little bit of damage. It's that full that will just survive. Okay, coming down, looking for the double packs again. In fact, he's got a second Katyusha now. It's a bit of health damage, but no models lost. Tiger coming through the center, but forced away again. Axis doing a good job of keeping this neutral, though. And despite, you know, being behind at the moment for good chunk of the mid game, actually holding on to the VPs very effectively. Giving themselves a chance to come back into this one, and maybe this is going to be the start of that comeback elephant hitting the battlefield. It could be tough for the allies to deal with. Elephant very, very strong against the crocodile. While going hunting, looking for the Raketin. King Tiger back there. He's not bringing up the King Tiger to assist. He's just going to let his Raket and get decrewed. Bit of a mistake there. Thought he would have brought this up for 1 or 2 hits. Fended it off a little bit earlier. Tried to keep that. That was a Vet 4. Shame to lose that veterancy. It's 35 going for attack ground through the building, hoping to strike it lucky. Oh, and he does. 2-2 on the run after that. And now we've got the 2 big boys in the center. Elephant and the King Tiger. They are quite susceptible to the off maps, however. Need to tank Overwatch artillery cover. The allies have just an enormous reserve of munitions to work with. Juice is not super effective. This one's still at 0. The other one at 8. He's had it for quite some time. Which is probably how the Axis is still holding on so well. Complaint up now from Artavick. Connecting with the S285. Elephant inching forwards. Crocodile coming through the center. Got to be careful. He's getting a little bit too close to that Grenadier. Doesn't stick around for the snare. This could be the end of the crop. Oh, Stuka Daipon coming in. Ooh. Brand new mine got triggered. A little bit of damage. Crocodile very, very low now. Thought he's going to come forwards with those Shreks, but no. Oh boy, and trying to repair on the front lines. The recon plane still up in the air. Spotting long range for the Elephant. 35 slow to react there for DarkRegion, and he loses it. Oh boy. Oh, and now he loses his T-34 as well. Abandoned. DarkRegion falling apart here. And now losing his Dishka. He just lost close to like 40 pop cap. And well, basically all of it avoidable as well. Just Uraing forwards, I'm not sure what for. Going to get engine damage on the King Tiger at that health threshold. I'm a little bit surprised not to see some off maps just dropped out here by the Allies, just to hold on to some more territory control. They've got so many munitions in reserve, they can just plop them down, keep forcing the Axis off the map. Okay, in come some planes from Guard2707 again. Ooh, lots of damage. Almost took down both infantry support guns. One of them goes down. It's going to limp home. Stuka coming in. Quite a lot of damage, but no kills. Oh! Crocodile in a bit of trouble. Stolen T-34. Getting involved. The Elephant coming around the corner. Stolen T-34 goes down. Oh, but the Crocodile. Did that get the engine crit removed by it being vet? And that's how it manages to make it out alive. Wow. The ability saving the day there. Oh, anti-tank Overwatch dropped. Good chunk of damage onto the King Tiger. Nothing too critical. Also dropped the artillery cover. Was that there? Yeah, artillery cover coming down. Used to be like a white kind of circle for that one. Looks like it's switched over to a more traditional
We have 300 points remaining.
targeting circle.
A new infantry section is
But
ready
overall,
for
some good moves there from the Axis, clawing their way back into this game. And as I said, you know, even when they were behind, their VP control has been very, very strong so far this match. Really wants that kill. Even popped the war speed. Unsuccessful. Elephant going hunting. He's popping the marked vehicle. I mean, target weak point. Oh, and he does get this done. King Tiger coming forwards. Could this be the end of the crocodile? Oh boy, spinning around. Oh, he doesn't have the war speed to get away safely. Oh, but he pops the smoke shell. Elephant attack round. He gets the kill. Really nicely done there from Artavick. Guard2707 overextending. Ends up paying dearly for it. Nice activation of the target weak point. Conscript in trouble. 222 on the chase. Very, very close. Stuka now. Oh boy, this could be devastating. Oh, more team down. Decent connection there. Some kills now. And now I feel like we're into the match. Felt like we had a bit of a slow start to this one, you know, like good probing moves here and there. But now they're slinging leather. Okay, we're getting a flat half track. I suppose he still doesn't want to replace his sphere. So he's going to try and shoot down those off maps. We also saw a quad with DarkRegion shoot down those recon planes. Speaking of, so that should deny some of the intel to the Axis. Oh, big caddy! Peregrine's in trouble and they go down. Wow, nicely done there. Grenade. Takes quite a lot of damage from it. Now Axis looking to cap the center. They got the two big bruisers covering it. Oh, tank Overwatch dropped again. On the King Tiger. Conscript Urang forwards, hoping to get the snare off. Quite enough health damage. King Tiger backing away. Oh, flak half track. Slight miss micro. Coming into the targeting zone. Takes a few hits. King Tiger still in the zone. Didn't back away far enough. So taking a decent chunk more damage. Now away to safety. But yeah, this is what I thought we would have seen earlier. Start dropping this off map, or these off maps. Oh boy. A couple times. Just to try and keep the Axis off the VPs earlier on. Back when they were like, you know, down and almost out. Starting to spam them out a little bit more frequently now. Causing the Axis some headaches. Perhaps a walking Stuka. Oh boy, you've got a 17-pounder back there. That's a lot of damage from the walking Stuka. Didn't brace for that one. Coming. Oh, double packs go down to the Katyusha and the Peregrines. Oh, that was a crushing blow to Artavick. He's in big, big trouble now. DarkRegion. Oh, well, the 17-pounder is going to finish the job on the decrewed weapons. Wow. But actually, no, it's getting focused by the infantry support guns. So it's had to go into brace. So it's still got one AT gun over here available for the recrew.
We're losing a capture point.
Pushing the south. Pure imagination. Cromwell heading down in that direction. Do have a kitten down there though. It's defender. Oh. Under grenade in the center. Another set of planes coming in for Guard2707. Infantry ones getting a nice pass off there. Half track going to work on it. Survived well so far. Looks like it's going to be able to come in for a second pass. Nope. Right as I say that, goes down. Wow, attack round from the Elephant, almost taking down the T-34 there. Very, very close call. Scripts charging after it here. Here comes the Brumbier. Ooh, this could be devastating. Nearly The whole squad going down there. One man left. 222 desperate for the kill as well. Right, full retreat there from DarkRegion. A lot of manpower bleed though. Well on the flank. It's one shot from the Raketen. A couple mines down. Raketen gonna try reset up. KT heading to the south. Cromwell with a war speed, but it hits the mine. And this might be the end of the Cromwell. He's had a good run with that. 29 kills. Alive for the last 25 or so minutes. Might be coming to an end. Getting chasing through. Another smoke shell from the Cromwell. Attack ground. Oh, attack ground. And wow, the Cromwell escapes alive. Bad attack ground action there. Oh boy. Shield rockets connecting on the King Tiger. Nothing with the follow-up though. No AT gun anymore for Guard2707, and also he did lose a 17 pounder in the center of the map. Oh, speaking of losses, T-34 goes down the blink of an eye. The Shreks and the Elephant knocking that out very, very quickly. Now DarkRegion, he's burnt through all of his resource bank. Big connection there from the Bombardier. Oh boy. Is this going to be the activation? I thought he would have popped it already. Anti-tank Overwatch. Okay, it's coming down now. Bombardier might go down to this. Go back out. It's going to be close. Oh boy. He took down the conscripts with that shot. Elephant still in the targeting zone. Oh, what's that? His own telemine? And he lost his pioneers to that. Man, I feel sorry for Artavick. He's had a tough go. That was brutal. His own telemine doing him dirty. And for another Bombardier and replace that one. This anti-tank Overwatch coming at issue. One small mistake and the Bombardier seems to go down every time. We're at 22 kills on that Katyusha now, 5 on the other. Slowly accumulating. Oh, I plant a mine, but it's targeted. Got the sweepers out. Come back through the center. Access getting low, down to 150 now. Here come the infantry planes once again. Plane. Oh, gets the detro on one of these infantry support guns. Looks like he's going to go for the kill, but the Elephant and the King Tiger slow to turn around. Ooh. He's going to drop a GAM bomb on it to finish the job. Man, Cromwell, that thing is having a hell of a game. Still ticking. Elephant now coming through the center, zoning out the Su-85. Into the center, I would imagine. Comes on the retreat. Easily could have lost them there. Oh, King Tiger coming forwards aggressively. But he might be looking for the mortar pit, but decides against it. Pulls back a little bit. Interesting. Doesn't have much support for it here. Kitten was like way in the back still. Maybe just spotting with the King Tiger to line up a nice walking Stuka barrage. He did get a pretty nice one there. Hit 2 now, 17 kills. And he did replace his tech truck in basically the exact same spot. I feel like you need to pull it back like a tiny bit further. Here's the Firefly. He shot in. Is that still in range of the mortar pit? The barrage, maybe like just. It is currently occupied though, blasting away at the center. comes the Katyusha. Oh, going after the repair pyros. Good reaction though from Artavick. Back half track coming forwards here, looking to cover the centre with it. Interesting. SU-85 is there though. I felt a little bit too far back to return fire. And in come the anti-tank Overwatch, and come the infantry planes. Looks like they're going to clear the anti-tank Overwatch zone pretty easily though. So it doesn't end up doing too much damage, but this is what I was talking about. It does force the axis off the VPs here. Oof. Kamikaze into the walking Stuka. We've got a Werfer coming in and a walking Stuka. They did stall the capture. Oh boy, some action going for the Firefly. Panther chasing in after it. There's one more shot to go down. A T-gun. They save it. It's got nothing with the snare. Oh, but in comes the Cromwell, the hero Cromwell. The Panther slightly missed micro, didn't chase around the corner. And the Firefly somehow gets away. Definitely should have lost it there. Pure Imagination making a big mistake. Panther now has eyes to knock out the mortar pit once and for all. Those 16 kills. Pops the brace on it. A T-gun from the side. Panther drives forwards. Katyusha onto the trench. Breaks it. Oh, and there's a second AT gun effect. A pack from DarkRegion. Panther now in a little bit of trouble even. Oh, it's going to get away just fine. Oh, stupid eye bomb. Oh, a mortar team goes down. So does the forward assembly with the upgrade. Oh, and now the elephant pushing forwards through the center. Axis once again jumping onto the central VP, even managed to cap this one, so they're doing well, slowly finding their way back in. Had a few nice pushes, and the allies could be hurting a lot more. That Cromwell had died, or the Firefly, like they probably should have.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
A lot of damage onto the Brumbier there. Water pit does finally end up going down. All the repairs were tied up, repairing up the tanks. Infantry support guns finally get the job done there. And our Axis looking in a nice map control situation. Army size is almost dead even here. Very, very close match. Very impressive that the Axis managed to grind their way back into this game after falling so far behind. Oh, anti-tank Overwatch dropped. Brumbier with the damaged engine again. This time there are a few more targets in the zone, so not all of the shells dropping on the Brumbier, which might actually allow it to survive. Nope. No, he loses sight of it. It stops getting targeted, and the Brumbier is going to escape. Oh no, maybe he's right on the edge of the zone here. He's going to lose the walking Stuka. Oh, he gets out of there in the nick of time. Walking Stuka on a pixel. My god, that was a scary one for the Axis. Get Cromwell getting the white there. Crocodile, fresh one. Combining with the Cromwell. Oh, Faust. This be the end of the Cromwell. Panther coming forwards. And here comes the King Tiger as well. Okay, Firefly here, but it's low. Ooh, very, very lucky. The elephant missed the shot there, otherwise that would have been dead. And once again, man, Guard2707, he's getting lucky here. So many lucky escapes with his armor. Wow. Going for a Bofors. Covering this VP. Interesting. You don't see those too often. Also connectors are a little bit more anti-air. Not that they really need it. It's also not super good at anti-air either. T-34 for DarkRegion. He's at it. 100 out of 100. This is his army. Oh. Almost loses Dishka here. Might still lose it from the death loop. No. Doesn't quite get the stall. Grazing damage to the pack there. Nothing too impressive. Oh, that was a huge bundle grenade. Squad down. This is the combination here with the flamer. Both players just leaving units in the center. Trying to get the cap off. In comes the Katyusha now. Moderate damage. Bombardier coming through the center. Is that a bunker busting barrage? And back the other way looking for the pack kill. I get it. One more shell. He does get the decoy on the last shell. With also going forwards trying to finish the job. Didn't need it. Katyusha not hitting much though. He's got some ace howitzer fire coming through. Could get the kill on this Grenadier maybe. Crocodile wants it. And we got another anti-tank Overwatch dropped here. Oh, Panther coming in from the side. But the anti-tank Overwatch too far forwards, and now the Crocodile exposed. Pure Imagination getting cold feet here. Changing directions for the P4. He definitely could have got the kill on the Crocodile. You see one play it safe, didn't want to lose a Panther or something in response. Oh boy, Walking Stuka does go down to the anti-tank Overwatch though. A bit of a mistake there. He's now rebuilding that. Katyusha coming in. Bundle grenade, but the allies are going to get the cap off. And now Axis chucking up some smoke to cover the center as they go for the cap. It's just a crazy capping war through the center here. Right in. Oh, big shot from the KT. Conscripts nearly going down. Firefly coming around the corner for that. Okay, freshly repaired, about to return to action. Oh, packing some trouble. Oh no, the Brumbear finishes the job on it, worth it. Up to the task. And yeah, Elephant coming back through the center. Elephant, man, that thing is crazy. It's been very well handled by Artavick so far. Ooh! Close call for those Grenadiers. Another smoke coming through. It's a spot for that Walking Stuka barrage. It's on the front lines. It's ready to go. He's going to target the VP with it. Maybe these decrewed support weapons. This could be devastating. Okay, slightly off target for the support weapons in the back. Doesn't end up being too strong, but the potential was there. P4 in the north. Didn't see it do anything up there though. Maybe he's going to go Katyusha hunting with it. Let's see quite a few mines up here earlier though. So that is probably not going to be successful. So we could dive bomb in the center. Just try and get them neutralized. Maybe it's even on the machine gun back there. Ooh, ends up getting the machine gun anyway. As it was retreating. Sneaky targeting there. Artavick. Allies have held on to the central VP for a wee while. As we tick over the 1 hour mark. Still 100 remaining for the Axis though. Just pushing through the center. Oh, they get the decrew on the AT gun, making use of the trench. Crocodile coming forwards. Oh, Brumbier with a bunker buster again. Long range. Crocodile getting a little bit too aggressive here. Target weak point. He's activating it. Could we see a repeat performance of earlier? No. Looks like... Ooh, I'm really surprised that hit. I thought he was behind the trees there. Nothing coming forwards. Attack round. Crocodile one shot from death. Smoke. And I think I heard the Firefly going down. What was that? Was that the Panzer IV? Panzer IV did go down. In the north. Going Katyusha hunting. Looks like he took down one of them. Too focused on the elephant and the crocodile scenario. But I heard it getting cooked off. I heard a tank getting cooked off. But Axis brought their way forwards and hold on to the VP's DarkRegion. Just taking an absolute pummeling at the moment. So many losses to the rocket artillery, to the King Tiger. 60 kills on that, by the way. Nearly get 3 now. Oh. Good walking Stuka barrage that time, and he hits Vet 1 with that. Only 4 kills. Already Vet 1. Ooh, big hit on those conscripts. That's how the bleed is accumulating. Not just forwards of the Katyusha barrage there. Oh, but he's got a replacement Katyusha. He did lose the more highly vetted of the two though, which is a shame. There's that cooldown bonus. To the centre, not hitting too much. Last few Katyushas haven't been too good for DarkRegion, has to be said. Grenades exchanged. Okay, anti-tank Overwatch dropped in the centre for DarkRegion. Try and maybe open up the capture. Nothing nearby though. No infantry to go for the cap even. Maybe a bit of a waste on that one. And yeah, it doesn't get almost any value from that anti-tank Overwatch. A little damage on the King Tiger, nothing too serious. It's the thing with the anti-tank Overwatch, the shells are hitting the front of your tank, they don't have like 100% chance to penetrate. So against like the more heavily armoured targets, slower moving ones, you can bounce those shots. Not take too much damage. So if you can, you know, like try and back out of the zone. Try not to expose your rear. Using tank Overwatch shells. Guys in control of the centre again. Axis slowly on the drain, man. This is a long one. This is a long old match. Guys holding on to the VPs for a little bit longer. We've got a double Panther push incoming though. This could be scary. AT gun going to go down, and that's the green light for the Panthers to get aggressive. They're finally going to maybe kill this Cromwell. Oh, he loses his nerve again. Decides to pull back, attempt to just destroy the decrewed AT gun. We do actually have starts dropping the smoke, gets shot down before we can deliver the whole payload. Try and smoke off the Bofors. Panther's coming around the corner looking for the Bofors kill now. Bofors does get the pin. There's a very strong suppression on that. There's still out the cap. Firefly coming around the corner. Going for some attack rounds. The brace activated on the Bofors, buying a little bit of time here. And here comes the Crocodile and the Firefly. Tulip rockets maybe.
The enemy have destroyed a forward emplacement.
Backs away. Bofors does go down. And the Axis do get the neutralize. Coming forwards. Maybe this is a Tulip rocket scenario. Crocodile in trouble. War speeding out. Panther going in for the kill. I think he still needs 2 more hits to get the kill on it though. Doesn't even get the penetrating shot though. Tank Overwatch dropped again. Your imagination on the run, popping blitz on the KT. Finally Vet 4 for that. Panther doesn't end up taking too much damage from it. It's fast enough to get out of there in time. Now Axis with the drain on the allies. They tick under 200. Pretty good push there. Would have been better if he killed the Cromwell or the Crocodile, of course, but they're in for the long game, and it looks like all the teams are. And now the allies pushed all the way back. A lot of munitions on the side of Guard2707 as well. Walking Stuka coming in. Go after this mortar team. Ooh, and he gets the wipe. Be coming through the center. Uh-oh. Trying to fly on the run. Next is going for the cap in the south once again. Tommy's getting in there for the stall. Cromwell zoning nicely. Oh wait, Tommy's left the circle. Oh boy, they kind of crawled out of the circle after the Cromwell shot landed there. Slight mistake there, a little bit more drain on the side of the allies. Quite a lot more drain in fact, he hasn't realised that that's the issue. The allies have got a pretty formidable amount of armour right now. But now it kind of feels like they need to go in for some aggressive maneuvers, try to take out these heavies, and the Axis starting to hunker down, checking down some bunkers to try and cover their angles.
The enemy is taking our territory.
He's charging into the center, stalling out the capture. And be coming around the corner. Here comes the King Tiger, back to full strength. And the Panthers, double Panthers, gearing up for another assault. Guard2707 doesn't quite have enough anti-tank to deal with this, I would say. Anti-tank Overwatch dropped again. Elephant didn't quite get backed away far enough, taking quite a lot of damage from it.
A capture point is being overrun.
Double Panthers coming forward, so Firefly and Cromwell are there. In comes the Crocodile. Squad Tommies went down there somehow. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Crocodile in trouble, war speeding out. One shot from death. Oh boy, spinning around, exposing the rear to the King Tiger. Spin around in a circle, full donut mode. The King Tiger finishes the job. He might have got away if he didn't get that spin around. He would have got away from the King Tiger there. A little bit unlucky. SU-85 coming forwards. King Tiger very low. Main gun critted. Panther blitzing in. Going for the kill on the Firefly. SU-85. Missing shots on the KT. Main gun crit on the Firefly. Oh, SU-85 finishes off the King Tiger, but the Panther goes down. I don't know if that's the best trade, trading a Panther for the Firefly. There's the King Tiger, a bit of a blunder there as well. Guys do manage to get the neutralize in the north. That has been largely uncontested by them for a large portion of this match. She's coming through the center. Very easily could have been wiped, and they're going to get the cap there. But they have drained out. They're down to 125 now. The map control over the last couple of minutes has not been terribly good. Oof. Often go for some attack rounds, try and get through the building. That one, I think that was an auto attack thanks to the spotting scopes providing him the vision. Oh, and that's a regular Tiger this time. Interesting. Let's get rid of the engineers that were capping there. In comes the S-85 from the side though. Ooh, Tiger gets the snipe. It looked like a rolled accuracy hit there, gets the kill. Slightly behind the point, expecting the dodge back, and doesn't end up doing too much damage. Nice maneuver there. Panther coming forwards. S-35 is there. It's a big shot in. Another nice shot. Elephant coming through the center with the Brumbier 222 as well for the spotting scopes. Axis on the drain now though, under 75. Smoke coming in, walking Stuka's ready to fire. Oh, big Brumbier shot. Bunker busting barrage coming through. Clearing up the center. Attack ground wars. Machine gun goes down to the walking Stuka. Oh, look at this, a wall of pea-green shrieks coming after the T-34s. Oh, but that's a lot of manpower bleed. Mortar shells landing really nice there. Oh, Tiger coming in from the side. Is this going to be the end of the Hero Cromwell? 52 kills, war speeding away. Maybe the Elephant can get the kill on him. Attack round. No. Brumbier getting a bit low. 17 pounder up. Is this the end of the Brumbier? Ooh, 17 pounder misses. Very, very lucky break for the Brumbier. There's that artillery cover through the center as well. Lane finishes his job on that squad. Oh, tanks coming forwards here. He's going to take a snare. That might be the end of the Panther. Artillery cover coming down nicely. Dive bomb? No, it just sounded like it. Firefly really wants to get the kill. There we go. Panther down. Oh. S-35 a bit low. S-35 somehow surviving. And the artillery cover smoke there covering the exit. All of these tanks super low from the allies. Where's he going with the Hero Cromwell? Don't lose that one, buddy. Oh no, he's parked in front of the Rakit. Oh, he does clear the arc. That Vet 5 Rakit though. It's a dangerous one. Ooh, it's still alive. 54 kills now. That was a risky one. Very, very risky maneuver. And now Axis back on the drain down to 61. Green shit coming forwards. But they miss. Conscripts there now to zone them out. One team in a bit of trouble. Saw that the grenade was going to land too late, decided to cancel it. Nope, now grenading the conscripts. Chusha coming through, but missing. Stuka going after the 17 pounder, and it lands so well. It's about 3/4 health damage. No brace there from Guard2707. Take down one of the infantry support guns though. Still two more of them, they're like roaches. Never quite finished the job on them. Now cap through the center. Axis in control of the VP's allies down to 105. Conscripts charging forwards for the VP, but machine gun covering it. Maybe saving a Katyusha for this kind of scenario would have been nice. Allies get the neutralize in the center, but they're going to have to get out of there now. Another 17 pounder up from Guard2707 in the center. 285 is there, takes a shot, turns fire. 17 pounder maybe not with the sight there. Doesn't end up firing on the elephant. Katyusha rockets just continually raining down in the center. Got the Dishka covering the center. Tiger's there, 17 pounder. Big shot in from that. Smoke now, covering the capture for the Axis. Attack ground. 17 pounder attack ground, no. Wolf is missing there, Walking Stuka coming through. After 17 pounder again. Really good health damage on it. Too late on the brace again. Guard2707 making quite a few mistakes down the straight. Now losing the Firefly as well. It's got a lot of repairs. Now they're going for the kill on the 17 pounder while it's brace. You could dive bomb on the 17 pounder maybe. Yep, finishes the job on that. I think he thought it was on the Firefly and he retreated all his engineers. So the Firefly's still out here, still abandoned. Elephant missing the shot on it. Made in. A wave of allied infantry coming for the central VP. Where's that Tiger at? It's quite far back. Anti-tank Overwatch to cover the center now as they capture. Cromwell coming in, getting aggressive, looking for the kill on the Shreks. Oh, close call, close call. Oh boy, Cromwell could be in trouble. Elephant. He just gets out of there in time, man, this Cromwell. Somehow still alive. Into the center, I'm sure. No dodge. Oh, he's survived though. One model, low health. Firefly, very low. Looks like he's trying to get that out of there. Panther coming in for the kill on it now though. He spotted it with the smoke bombs. Oh, both missing though. That's slightly strange. Oh. Brumbeer Tiger combo. That's a lot of damage. Brumbeer a bit low now though. And another off map coming through. Is that going to be artillery cover again? There we go, getting some suppression coming down. So its tanks does force them to fire half as fast, I believe. The Axis do manage to get the cap. Tiger still guarding the central VP.
We've 75 points remaining.
And that's down to 75 now. It seems like the momentum was with the Axis. You can see Guard2707 very far behind in terms of pop cap. All those losses really stacking up down the home straight. Okay, T-34 clearing out the north, but the Elephant was there and ready to go. That 222 spot in long range, giving it time to turn around. And the T-34 also here taking damage. That's a lot of repairs now. He's in control of the VP though. Axis down to 38. Got another anti-tank Overwatch ready. Whoa. These conscripts did not last long on the VP there. Facing the wrong direction at the moment. 35 getting some nice hits, but there's the elephant for the return fire. Let's get out. Walking Stuka. Oh, combat engineer goes down. That was a nasty walking Stuka. Oh, now Panther coming in after the Cromwell. Oh, main gun critted. Is this the end of the Cromwell? No. Engine damage. Cromwell gets away. Oh, but that might be the end of the Firefly. Man, that went down fast. The Shreks, the elephant, everything connecting. Will these Peregrines go down and retreat though? No, Katyusha rockets are done. Axis now with the triple cap. Allies in some trouble. They're going for the south. DarkRegion gearing up for a push here. He's getting desperate. Going for the ram. Going for the anti-tank overwatch. There are a lot of low health Axis tanks here. Could this be the end of the elephant? He got a penetration on that. Engine damage on the elephant. Is that going to be the end of the elephant? Su-85 going forwards. Ooh, Stuka die bomb in the center. Capping infantry there gone. One hit from death. There it goes. Looks like the Tiger also went down. That's a little bit surprising. But the Pio still in the center, blocking the capture. In fact, going for the capture themselves. They get pushed out of the circle by the T-34. Is he going to go for secure mode on that? He is. We're in that kind of scenario, deep in the match. Cromwell still alive. Bunker busting barrage here, long range. In come the Shreks. They're coming forwards quickly. Cromwell zoning LA. Oh, Tommies take so much damage. Now try and put up another 17 pounder in the center. I'm not sure. I thought maybe even a Bofors would be better at this point. We do have another elephant coming in. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So much damage. And both teams just desperate for the cap here, but I'm not sure about that 17 pounder. Stuka going forwards. Is this going to be a brace? Brace this time? No, still no brace. A lot of missed braces. Guard2707 has been the best with the 17 pounder control. Now going for the brace. Now it's getting shot by the Raketin through the center. Axis going to get the cap in the center. Eyes in trouble. 17 pounder looks likely to go down here. No, Raketin retreating. And it's safe just before it died too. DarkRegion, is that going to be another Su-85? Wolfer coming in on the conscripts maybe. He dodges forwards. No, going after the 17 pounder and destroys it. It should allow the Brumbeer to get active through center. Same with a flak half track coming in now. And I don't think these conscripts are going to be able to get the cap completed. Peregrine's there with the flak half track. Now. Okay, double Panthers in the south. They're mobilizing. The Allies do not have much anti-tank, especially Guard2707 after losing that last 17 pounder. They're going hunting for the hero Cromwell. So the Peregrines. Brumbeer and the flak half track squad down so quickly they fall. Panthers chasing in after Cromwell. One shot from death. Oh, one of the Katyushas goes down. Engine damage onto the Panther, but what about the other Katyusha? Cromwell finally goes down right here. He kept it alive for probably over an hour this game. Finally dies. Stuka dive bomb. Oh. On the trench there. Ostheer 85 getting blasted. Panther coming down. Finishing the job from Artavick.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Next tank overwatch drop from DarkRegion. Looking to salvage the scenario. Ram. Got the engine crit too, but not in the targeting zone there. And the allies throw in the towel. Oof, that was a crazy, long and crazy game. Slow start. I felt like the first half hour was a bit, you know, underwhelming from my position at least. But it started to heat up, and man, what a race to the VPs at the end. Very, very close. I think overall, man, it might have been Guard2707 with like not bracing a 17-pounder against those walking Stukas. I think that might have sunk them right at the end there. But either way, an extremely close match. Very well played by both teams. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.